What's up guys, I'm Shane and this is Spare Change. Here on the channel, we discuss all things audio and video, like new movies and new AV equipment. So if it's your first time here, consider tapping that subscribe button for new weekly videos. In for a review, we've got Bloodshot on 4K digital streaming. I won't be reviewing the movie itself, I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the video and the audio quality. Now for a few tech specs. The movie was shot in 7K. It's got a 4K DI. It's rated PG-13. Runtime is 109 minutes. Aspect ratio is 239:1, so there will be those black letterbox bars. Now, I was just saying the other day on the podcast, wouldn't it be cool if we actually got a big movie that was in 4K and in Dolby Atmos, rather than one or the other for these early releases? And now we have Bloodshot. I've heard nothing but horrible reviews for this movie, so my expectations were super low. But from the trailers, it looked like it'd be an audio and video showcase. And for the most part, it is. The video quality here for a digital stream was very clean and a lot of times 4K crisp. The close-up shots are super detailed, right down to Dom's facial hair and pores. And you can even make out KT's makeup and eyelashes. She was looking real nice in this movie. The CGI was also kind of hit and miss. The shot with the little nanites healing Dom's hand and zooming out from the camera, I thought looked really good and really clean. And then we have scenes like the elevator fight that had some old school Matrix-looking CGI effects, which looked a little too fake. But knowing the type of movie this is, I didn't feel that it really took me away from enjoying it. Besides the hit and miss CGI, there are some shots that are noticeably soft. I'm not sure if it's the digital stream's compression or if it's just the movie itself. Now, knowing this is a Sony release, and the fact that their past few 4Ks have been IMAX enhanced, I was thinking maybe the softness could be from IMAX scrubbing the picture a little just to make it cleaner. I believe Zombieland 2 had that certain smoothness because of it. It was like almost 4K crisp, but not quite. Or again, it could just be the digital compression. As for HDR, I thought it looked great. The tunnel scene had some fantastic black levels with some slight compression artifacts during fast motion, but contrast was excellent throughout. Spectral highlights were eye-popping from all the explosions, laser sights, and muzzle flashes, so you may find yourself squinting. The color palette was mostly darker hues made of blacks, blues, and grays, but the primary colors are heavily saturated. Audio is in Dolby Atmos, and I thought surround effects were used quite a bit. There's some really good overhead effects during the office conversation between Dom and Aldrich. You'll hear Diesel's voice come down from above, while you hear Guy Pearce's voice in the lower channels. The virtual world is another cool scene with effects that build up and cycle through all the speakers in 360 degrees. There's good ambiance from all channels and some demo-worthy bass response. When Diesel punches the cement pillar, you'll get a nice hard thump in the chest. And the tunnel scene again when that truck crashes digs ultra low. The only thing I wasn't really a fan of was the less than memorable musical score. It does fill out the soundstage nicely, but it just sounds kind of generic. So for audio, I'm gonna go with a 9.4. This was a fun mix with some great surround effects. Bass was killer, and there always seemed to be something happening in all the speakers. For video, I'm gonna go with an 8.9. Like I said before, I felt like this was on the edge of being 4K crisp throughout. There always seemed to be a touch of softness. Now, not everything was soft because there are some standout shots. HDR looked great, and those black levels were great as well. The movie, on the other hand, might just be this year's guilty pleasure watch. So tell us your thoughts on Bloodshot's transfer, and how do you feel about these super early digital releases? I guess there's one positive thing about being stuck in the house, for movie fans at least. Well, thanks guys for watching. Be sure to tap the like button if you found this video useful. If you want, you can find us on social media. And if you want to support the channel and get exclusive content and great discounts on audio and video gear, then stop by our Patreon page. Tap the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys again in the next one.